everybody, what's going on? It's that time again. Time for the question of the week. This is kind of a very broad stroke of a question because I've been thinking about this for a little while. We've done, you know, uh, different comic companies teaming up. Team ups that you'd like to see. Like a while back, Sean did kind of a video like this where he talked about putting a character like Ninjak from the Valiant universe with Batman from the DC universe. Well, my question is more of a what team up have you not seen and would like to see in an in-universe team up? Now, I know that there have been comics have been around forever. I have not read every single issue of every comic ever, so there are probably some team ups I'm going to name that have been done before. And if they have, please let me know because I'd love to read them. But anyway, we're going to start with DC, and I'd love to see either Superman and Vibe or Superman and Booster Gold team up. Uh, Vibe is a character that I was sort of familiar with from the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited cartoon. He never had a really big role in the show. It wasn't really until Arrow introduced me to Cisco, aka Vibe, and then later on in Flash he got his powers and became Vibe. That I really took notice of the character. And just Superman's my favorite. Don't care what anybody says about Superman. Superman's always been my favorite. And Booster Gold, just because Booster Gold is, to me, is a very interesting and funny character. Uh, back in the Smallville days, they did an episode with Booster Gold, and I would just love to see those guys team up. Hopping universes, kind of a strange kind of team up for me. I would like to see Spider-Man and Beast, or Spider-Man and Juggernaut. This is getting to the point where I'm like, a hero and two villains, and I'll do something kind of different in the next universe I hop to. But Spider-Man and either Beast or Juggernaut. I know that they've had interactions, of course, but I don't think there's ever been something that made those three have to team up with one or the other. And you can interchange that too, Beast and Juggernaut, you know. Hopping on to the Image universe, I would love to see my favorite two characters get together and do something. And they might have, like I said, I don't know. But Spawn and Invincible. I would love to see Spawn and Invincible have their own little comic run together. I think that'd be amazing. And last but not least, because I always got to push one of my favorite comic book companies, Comics Tribe. This is going to be a anti-heroes versus villains one. And I would love for them to team up the Corpse and Mr. Dig to take on Oxymoron and Crosswords. And I hope it's Crosswords. I think it's Crosswords. It's either Crossword or Crosswords. But he was like a villain. He was a villain they used in the book Scam. I'd love to have, because Oxymoron's been pretty fleshed out, but I'd love for there to be an even more fleshed out version, like an origin story for him. But I'd love all four characters to get like a lot more backstory than we have, because the Corpse, after reading the Standard, I need to know more. Mr. Dig, who has a big part to play in Sinks Volume 1 and 2, would love to know more about him. The characters are just amazing. I need more origin for the four of them. What in-universe team-up would you like to see? Have any that I named already been done? If so, like I said at the beginning, please let me know. I would love to read them. Until next time, later tots.